What is up, guys? It's Twin Soul Poets. We are your go-to couple for love and relationship advice,
dope spoken word poetry,
and
uplifting content. So pretty outside.
We're in the jungle of Atlanta.
I thought you were gonna say jungle fever.
No, it's not where I was going with that.
All right.
But it's amazing that's where your brain went.
Thank you guys so much again for helping us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're already almost at 2,000 now, and our next goal is 100,000 subscribers. We've got a lot of great content and some exciting ideas for you coming soon,
including some live stream meditations, which we will be planning to do weekly with you guys. So be on the lookout for all the new Twin Soul Poets content.
Woo. Today we're going to share the power of twin flame unions that people rarely talk about.
This topic is especially important right now with all the things going on in the world, all the divisiveness, all of the drastic changes and upheaval that so many people are experiencing on an individual level and on a societal level, like really across the globe.
Absolutely.
There's been just more change and transition happening than maybe a lot of people have ever seen.
Right, and this change has been causing a lot of fear, a lot of trepidation, a lot of uncertainty. And so while all these other topics that are very important to twin flames, like twin flame union, twin flame separation, twin flame runner chaser, these are videos that we see a lot, signs that you've met your twin flame, all of these things are really fascinating and important, but we want to get to the greater question of the why. Why are twin flames such a big topic right now? Why are so many people searching this on YouTube and looking up things about it? Why do people want to know and meet their twin flames? We believe that there are some bigger things at play, some deeper, more expansive, and really exciting possibilities with the twin flame dynamic that we want to share with you today.
What we are sharing today directly ties into the idea of a twin flame mission, which we discuss in great detail in another one of our videos called Twin Flame Mission.
Check it out. It's a great video. One of our earlier videos. So definitely, I think a lot of people who are new here, just want to throw this in, go check out some of our earlier videos. A lot of the questions you guys are asking us, and we love getting questions from you, we answer in some of our earlier ones. So go through our playlist of Twin Flame, Manifest Love playlist, and you will see so many great videos about twin flames, about love and relationships, advice, and all of that. So make sure to check that out.
And you may find a video directly related to whatever question you're thinking about that's on your mind. So we're going to link that Twin Flame Mission video down below. Definitely check that out if this is something that's interesting to you.
If it's resonating with you right now, if you're feeling that this is speaking to you on a soul level, keep watching, because we are going to tell you why it is resonating with you in the way that it is. The big aspect of twin flame unions that we feel like is rarely being talked about but is super powerful is how twin flames can lead the charge and be a great example of unity in this time of divisiveness. Twin flames come together, yes, to love each other, yes, because we want to manifest love in our lives. We all deserve deep, soul-shaking love, as we say. But there's a bigger picture here. Think about all of the challenges that are happening right now, and think about how powerful it would be if each twin flame couple committed to their union in a way that could be an example for those around them.
Yes.
Ooh, it's just such it's like giving me chills thinking about it. Yes. And it's a call. It's a call to all you twin flames watching this now. If you are watching this now, you are being called. You are being called to be an example of the love that we want, because all of these things are bubbling to the surface because it's an opportunity. And why have twin flames become such a topic? Why has this become such a focus? It's the universe saying, hey, we've got this thing that can really bring big changes. We've got this opportunity for change, and you're being called by connecting with your twin flame. That's where that deep soul desire comes from. It comes from that ability to make such a big shift that could really change the world.
And it's so important right now more than ever. I mean, more questions to ask. Why are we living in a time right now where the entire world was basically put on pause? Almost everyone forced to be at home and be with themselves and sit with themselves in a way and have this stillness and silence to reflect on what is really important in life. What do I really care about the most? Why am I even here? And what do I want my life to look like moving forward? Sometimes we don't even have time to think about those questions in the regular busy hustle and bustle of day-to-day life. But now the entire planet has been given this opportunity to sit down, reflect on those things, and we have an opportunity also from the stillness to start implementing the kind of changes that we want to see. And literally what is happening right now is a new world is being built. We are having this opportunity to create a new reality as we want to see it. And yes, twin flames can be a massive part of that, because what we believe and what we understand about twin flame union that separates it a bit from, or distinguishes it a bit from soulmates even, or any kind of deep soulful love, is this sense that all twin flames have, that you have come together for some kind of deeper purpose,
Right.
and something that you're supposed to do together and to give to the world, some kind of service to the world.
Right. And I think that's huge. It's like, first you have to serve each other to be able to serve the world. And so many of the other videos we talk about, that's why it's so important to make sure that you're coming into union consciously, that you're going into separation consciously, that you're choosing to be with your twin flame or not consciously, because the power that you're wielding, the power that you have to be an example, is not to be underestimated. So you want to do that with a great deal of intention and a great deal of focus and a great deal of care and love. And that's what we're being called to all the time. We're working on it all the time, but the better that we can show up for each other, the better we can give. And that's why, in our opinion, and it's like this is a revelation we're having as we're living it, but that's why in real time, but that's why giving to each other in that way is so important, because if we can learn how to love each other in the most full way possible, if we can go on that journey and come through the adversity of our microcosm of love, then think about when we can share that with others, when we can exemplify that and lead the way. That's what twin flames have the opportunity to do, is lead the way in love. You know, it's this way to shine and say, look, this is what love can be, and that everyone will have access to that. This is not some club. I believe that twin flames are a unique opportunity. However, this is to teach, this is to share, this is inclusive, this is to bring everyone into this love. This isn't something to keep each other away. It's all about unity.
Everyone is experiencing this change right now, and we really believe that, you know, aside from all of the fear that's really being focused on throughout a lot of this experience, we believe this is actually really some really powerful positive changes and an opportunity for so much growth that we're all being shown. It's like this whole experience that we've gone through in the past year and a half is such a powerful opportunity for growth, and I think that's really why all these things are happening.
Yes.
And another interesting thing about the twin flame dynamic and being in relationship really in general is, in learning how to love each other fully, you're really learning how to love yourself. Yes. Especially with twin flames, because it's like this mirror, this constant mirror, and all relationships do this. But man, that the power of learning to love yourself on a really, really deep level, and again, all this stillness is now showing us all the ways, and it feels scary and fearful sometimes and chaotic, because sometimes all the ways that we're not loving ourselves come to the surface for you to see real loud and clear in that stillness.
Right, it'll be amplified in situations that seem to be like falling apart and things that happen to be going around you. But also thinking about, if twin flames are the same soul, the more you're learning to love yourself, the more you're learning to love your twin.
Yes.
I mean, there's not a separation there, really. So that self-love becomes very important, and we need that right now too. And so many people going through mental health challenges and things like that. It's like, this is a call. This is an opportunity. This is a gift.
And even what you said about the mental health being such a priority right now, and self-care, we're seeing that again all over the world right now on some really big stages, with like Simone Biles choosing self-care and her own wellness over, you know, however many gold medals she was going to win. But, you know, such a powerful example of like people really reprioritizing what is really important in life. Yeah, gold medals are amazing, but like, is it more important than your own mental health
and
like
stability and,
no,
and ability to function? I think, you know, that's a great example of someone on a big stage being called to be an example. And so like, as twin flames, our stage is the love stage, and how can we shine that forth into the world?
Here are 3 practical tips that you can implement in your twin flame relationship right now to start bringing in this intention to have your union serve others and serve the world, because the world needs it right now, right? Number one, start each day when you wake up together with the shared intention and vision that you would like to receive guidance together on how your union can best serve the world today. How you being together and your love that you share can best serve others.
Yes, and then how you can serve each other and be more loving in your relationship itself. Because as we said before, the more you can show up and love each other, the better you'll be able to go out into the world and to be that example. You can't give it if you're not living it.
Right. And if you're watching this and you're single right now, remember that the first step of manifesting your twin flame is waking up each day and asking yourself, how can I best love myself today?
How can I show up as love today? Because that's how you're going to want to live when you are in union with your twin, right? The second thing you can do with your twin flame is at the end of every day, ask each other, how did we do? Did we live by that example, or could we improve a bit? This is not a time to be critical, but this is a time to really evaluate and say, okay, this went really great. I had this response. I had this synchronicity. I noticed that people responded to me differently. I noticed I did this in the community that really affected people in a positive way. Or I didn't feel so great about the way that happened. Just having that communication, which we always say is very key in any relationship, is a great way to end the day on the same page. So if you've had a little friction, you've had a little challenge, just try to make the commitment to say, okay, we're going to come together and talk about it. We're going to see like, why didn't that work? How can we do this better? How can we do it differently? How can we try it in another perspective tomorrow?
Right.
And that is a great like kind of closure to the day, a great like button.
Yeah, and it's bringing in that accountability piece. And again, it's not like a finger pointy, like, criticizing each other, but it makes me think of Don Miguel Ruiz's 4 agreements. Like, were we impeccable with our word today? Did we show up and complete the things and embody the things that we said we were going to?
Right.
And
it's not a you or me thing, it's a we thing. So like Hamilton said, it's not saying you could have done that, but keep it focused on the we and keep it focused on the twin flame dynamic, and that will really serve you.
Third tip is to ask yourself, how can I offer more love to myself and my partner in this twin flame union, in this twin flame relationship? And what we invite you guys to do is to literally sit down with each other and make a list together. You're going to make a list for yourself, your partner will make a list for themselves, and you can have a conversation, share the list with each other, and
like see if it sparks ideas. Sorry to cut you off, but just I get excited about this. It's like, oh, bees, okay.
Lots of bees going on, lots of bees in the jungle.
We save the bees. But yeah, just it will get you excited. It'll get your juices flowing about like, wow, that was a really great idea of how to love yourself. Like, I want to try that. Or I love this thought of, how I can be more present with my twin flame, how I can maybe do something to make them feel good at the end of their workday, or things like that. It'll be a nice way to get into a loving state, to feel all nice and lovey on each other. Yeah. But that's the energy, like love begets love. So like Hamilton says all the time, and I love that this is one of the things he loves to share, love is enough. So you learning to love each other and living by that example to the best of your ability, not trying to be perfect, but always having the goal of reaching for love, of learning through love, of returning to love when you get away from love, because you will. You will get off from it sometimes. We get off from it. But remembering that what the truth is. The truth is that this union, you're together in this union because love has brought you there. And don't underestimate the power of just standing in that. I hope that you all are being inspired by this, and it seems to be so, with all the beautiful responses that we get, with all the beautiful questions and all the beautiful thank yous that we get and all the gratitude. Like, we have so much appreciation for this, and this journey, as you might know if you're a twin flame, like, will kind of unfold of its own accord. It's almost like you're watching it, and if you let it take you where it wants to go, if you let it have its way with you, you let love live through you, there's so much healing and inspiration that can happen.
Those answers of what is the purpose of this union will be revealed to you through all those magical synchronicities that we love to talk about, and the universe will just show you kind of what is your work together. We believe that's been our experience. And another video to check out from us is Twin Flames and the Great Awakening. It's very relevant to what we're talking about right now with these massive shifts going on in the world, and it's really a growth period, right? Some of us are experiencing lots of growing pains with it, but we talk a lot in that video about how twin flames can serve this Great Awakening, and what's really happening, we believe, is a massive rising of consciousness on the planet, on the individual and collective level. And man, love is one of the most powerful forces pushing that growth and evolution forward.
Right.
It's so powerful. So ignite that love within your own heart, ignite it within your relationship, and watch the world around you blossom.
Respond in kind, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please share this video and comment all the ways that you are exemplifying love with your twin flame, and book a love coaching session with us if you want to meet your twin flame, or if you're in a relationship right now and you want some guidance on how to navigate all the ins and outs and crazy ups and downs of a twin flame union.
TwinSoulPoets.com under the love coaching tab.
We have some awesome stuff to share with you guys, and we would love to work with you in a private coaching session, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Peace. Now let's get out of here because these bees are literally swarming us right now.
It's kind of intense. It's because we're sweet.
Like literally swarming. There's just so much sweet stuff happening. They're drawn. But yeah, let's get out of here because there's really a lot of them.